Hello all, in this video we're going to do the second hero mission in Laurion's song, and the NPC just walked away. Here she goes. You're going to say smaller to Shalowain? I mean, we just killed her, but... Here we go. Final Fugue, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's going to be Fugue? Okay, Fugue. The zone in is going to be on the second floor in the southwest part, room 7. So if you look at my map, I open it up, the group is waiting. Take a second, we go in. This mission is significantly easier, mechanic-wise and boxing-wise, to do. It does have one drawback where the requirements as of right now, and like I mentioned before, these missions, I expect them to be changed and tweaked and, modified, whatever you want to say, several times before um, it's finally done. They're all workable, so I don't think there's anything urgent or anything that needs to be done right away. So you probably got a good month or so before the next changes, would be my guess. Okay. All right, when you zone in, you'll see a bunch of the good guys. These are all from the different zones. They gathering here to do stuff. All right. When we're ready, we're going to talk to Shalowain. We're going to start the event. This mission has several different phases where we have to kill things or follow them or things like that. So the first phase is going to be 4 mobs that we need to kill. 2 of them will be on extended and 2 of them will not be. We want to kill the 2 that are not, which are the Hex and the Warlock or thing. These are the casters. These NPCs, the good guys, they all will attack stuff. So in the beginning, we're going to let them attack the 2 that are unextended. We're not going to get near them. The main group is going to kill the Warlock and the Hex. If you have a daughter, multi-dot everything, wonderful, great. Once all 4 mobs are dead, we're going to teleport to the next area where we're going to be attacked by stuff. There's going to be 2 boars, and then a boar trainer, and then a war specter thing, war wraith thing from Plane of Tactics, that model. Once that's dead, we follow them. We'll be attacked by 3 mobs. We kill them. We follow them. Then there'll be the final staging area, the village, where we'll be attacked by 4 minis, one at a time. In group content right now, you could pretty much ignore all the mechanics. This is where I say I think things will change because, granted, my group is all NOS raid gear and everything like that, but it doesn't hurt. You'll see what I'm talking about later on. I'm thinking there will be adjustments to it to make it a little bit more challenging. Right now, we are levels like 121, 122, and we should not have any issues at all, and you'll see it. Now, the biggest downside of this mission, where several people have posted during beta and currently, is there's a requirement to beat this event, your class makeup. You do need a stunner with mana cost. So, for example, if you're a warrior, you battle lead, press attack, not going to work. It needs some mana cost. So in our group, we have Fancy, she's a wizard, and we also have Ganarak that could stun with mana. I don't believe any level requirement, so you could use anyone, whichever one has the fastest refresh. Also Zarek's here, which I'm going to do the whirling one. Sorry, he wanted symbol, so getting that done. Fancy is not in zone yet. But we will proceed without her, because, you know, the show must go on. All right, when you're ready, say they come. bunch of guys are gonna come from there. You see them charging ready. The good guys will attack them. We will ignore them for the time being. Hex and Warlock. See, the Hex and the Warlock are casting things on the good guys and making things harder. Oh, last time I did this, I forgot the battle leap. Okay, now we killed the other ones. So just be careful here. They work off a NPC aggro. So even though these guys have high aggro, like if you look here, they're 99999, they will smack any player that gets close. So if you're not the tank, you have no business there because you will get hit. Just something to note that that's the way NPC aggro works. Like same thing you'll notice with some mobs that are flagged with the anti-pet tanking. As soon as a player gets close, they get smacked. So once this dies, we get teleported and we're gonna fight two boars first. The boar trainer is actually timed or after the two boars are killed. Yep, teleported. Here come the piggies. Uh-oh. Okay, handler. Next is gonna be War Wraith. At this point, make sure you have auto. If you're boxing, your auto follows on because the these guys move kind of quick. You'll see. I want my group to save their burns for the very last guy. So don't use anything now. Not gonna lie. Feel a little naked without Celos. Okay, this is the part where three NPCs are going to attack the group. Right over here, they spawn in this little ravine thing. If some of the NPCs jump on them, so be it. Not nothing horrible. I guess these NPCs aren't bad, depending on your group setup. If you need a little extra tanking or, recovery, just like you saw I died, then the NPCs were tanking a little bit. Not bad. It definitely will buy you a little bit of time. Also, I was corrected in my last video about the swarm pet. It's swarm space attack and then egg. That seemed to have worked better, they said. Not gonna lie, I don't play pet classes, so I trust people. Okay, here we go. Last area. Make sure all you guys are auto followed. Again, for this version of the game, you don't need to worry about any of the effects of these guys coming up. Just stand there and take it. If I would say at least 500k hit points will be totally safe. Maybe even less. I don't know. Just it doesn't feel bad at all. So there's one achievement that we didn't get, and that's this plucked. This happens at the last guy when the red and blue aura comes up. I don't know how to successfully navigate that, but we're gonna try and muscle it and burn him as soon as he starts, and see if we could kill him before the aura happens. Couple of things to note. Remember I mentioned about the stun. The stun happens percentage base of him, and the very first time I did this, I actually leashed him. But for science sake, that was good because you don't need to restun him at the certain percentages again. So as soon as you unlock him, then you're good. That blue and red aura is definitely timed. As far as the missions are concerned, it looks like the two missions we get, the loot table from the chests are from T2 zones. So That means the tier 1 Ongs, you still gotta farm them in their uh, static zones. So my suspicion is if we burn the last guy very hard, we will get that blocked. Um, I have faith in these guys. So, fancy and such, don't worry about stunning. I'll take care of that with Zarex. Oh, shit. Okay, Spire, IOG is up. I was told in the raid version, this is the one of the harder guys and where you'd want to burn, but there's nothing in the group version. There's gonna be one more after this, and then the final guy. So if you have buttons pressed, yeah, you shouldn't. It, the boss is coming soon. Those little hunters, apparently there's something to do with them. In the raid, you're supposed to kill them. In the group mission, I don't know. If someone knows, please post comments. So the next guy is the last guy. Be ready to burn. I'm gonna position a little bit so we get ready. There is a little bit of lore. Count 6 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna hit buttons. Burn, 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 burn. Boo. So this is the part where I don't know what to do. And we failed the block. So we need a little more DPS that time. Maybe if we had the Shaman Epic, maybe? Anyway, there we go. Almost had it. Alright, Fancy loves decorating, so she'll get that. And she will want that. Two-handed blunt, we'll give that to Hagran. What is this? Oh, nice. That no, I don't like strength. I'm not a fan. Mm, not a fan. I'll loot it for him. It's not my character, but yeah. Like, this shares the brilliance line, like so you can't have either or. Uh, yeah, maybe I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I'll set the stuff to roll, and if anyone wants it. All right. So you see, this you get the badger. The badger's really cool. Like, I like it a lot. Really rabid looking. It's kind of nice. And then very important, if you have your key rings, make sure you change it in your stat familiar box. This way you get the new version. So for example, right now it's the familiar fungal, and then you click it, and then you'll get the striped badger, and he looks freaking awesome. Very angry, like he's always jittering, he's clacking away. It's very nice. Okay, so that's it for the videos. Again, this is just wins. Once I learn how to do Challenger more reliably, I will make videos. Once they do changes, I'll remake the videos. But in its current state, this is how you beat it just for the wins. Get your currency, get your type 5s, and hopefully, with a little luck, you guys will get your necklaces. I've yet to see it. So going back real quickly before I end the video, two missions, all the tier 2 zone drops, static zone drops, are blended into here. So the loot tables are quite large. So I think it might be harder for us to get the necklace just because of the sheer volume of drops that have to be split between two missions. The only way it wouldn't matter is if they make the necklace on a separate loot table that just has a chance of spawning, which it very could be. I don't know, but if I find out more details, I'll certainly share it with folks. But that's it. Hopefully, folks find this useful and get your farming done. Thanks all. Bye bye.